covering news where you live. This is 5 News.
Well, happy Monday, and thanks so much for joining us here today. I'm Joe Ellison. Now, we're going to get straight to the weather because we're seeing something out there that we haven't seen in quite a while, which is rain, right? We're going to go ahead and send things over to Zach Scott in the Weather Center. And Zach, maybe even some storms later on today.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. Certainly have not seen much rain whatsoever. Only a couple of days with measurable rainfall in the region going back over the last 2 months, but certainly haven't seen a good widespread soaker, and that is what's on the table for today. We've been tracking scattered showers all ready to kick off the work week. Scattered showers and thunderstorms stay in the forecast your Monday night, and at least through the first half of our Tuesday. Big upper level low. This is the parent storm system, if you will, driving all of this. This is hanging out in the Four Corners region early on our Monday. This will be swinging through across the southern plains and across Arkansas as we go Monday night and through the day on Tuesday. Out ahead of that, we have a couple disturbances that are already working out ahead. That's helping kick up a big mess of rainfall across the entire region for your Monday night, and your Tuesday. At the surface, we'll have a front move in. That's also going to give us a chance for some thunderstorms. We're seeing a line of thunderstorms work across Oklahoma during your Monday, and that line will move into 5 country as we get more late afternoon into the early evening hours. Again, a good chance for a soaker. Rain chances only increasing through the day. 90% chance of scattered showers off and on, especially for the first half of the day. For our Monday, scattered shower chances stay off and on through the night, and then again, scattered showers likely for our Tuesday morning commute, decreasing as we go through our morning and afternoon from west to east. Let's pick up radar again. Let's start it out from early Monday through the day. Again, we're on the eastern edge of this. Scattered showers working in. Eventually, we do get a line of storms working across Oklahoma to move into and through 5 country again late afternoon, early evening, plus or minus an hour here. We're going to continue to watch it for you, but we'll have to watch this line of storms capable of producing some strong wind gusts, maybe a pocket of hail or two. We'll continue to watch that for you. Better chances for strong to severe storms further south towards the Red River into North Texas. Again, we'll get that line to move through during the late afternoon, evening hours. A little bit of a break, some scattered showers lingering. We still have our big storm system to come through. You can see that counterclockwise swirl area of low pressure moving in, still off and on showers into our Tuesday morning. So some of us will have to deal with some pockets of heavy rain even Tuesday. Slowly spins out of here. We'll even get some late day clearing to move in late afternoon. Overall, some much needed rainfall moving in. Easily 1 to 3 inches widespread anticipated, with pockets up to around 4 inches going to be possible. Overall, we'll mostly hang in the mid to upper 60s for northwest Arkansas. Some highs being set early in the day, but some lower 70s lingering, a few mid 70s possible into the River Valley. And then we'll look for cooler weather to start to move back in. Tuesday morning, we'll wake up with temperatures in the 50s. A chilly day expected, again, and a wet start there Tuesday. Joe?
All right. Thanks so much, Zach. Well, this week is National Red Ribbon Week, and the mission is to help keep kids drug-free. Now, this year's theme is Celebrate Life, Live Drug-Free. And if you're a teacher, know a teacher, or want to tell your kid's teacher, there's a National Red Ribbon Week photo contest. Now, 20 winners will be picked, and each winner's school gets $1,000 and an iPad. That's impressive, right? Now, the contest will end November 1st. That's next Tuesday. Meanwhile, the 2022 Northwest Arkansas Heart Walk is set for this Saturday in Rogers. Now, these are pictures from the participants in 2020's virtual walk. 5 News evening anchor Erica Thomas will MC this event, and she'll be walking for the cause. There is still time to register and no fee. Walkers, though, are instead encouraged to fundraise for the American Heart Association. Check-in is at 9:30 at the Unilever parking lot there on Northgate Road in Rogers. Now, the walk will kick off at 10. 5 News is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Arkansas Heart Walk. And election season is here, with Election Day a little more than 2 weeks away. But in Arkansas, early voting starts this morning. 5 News reporter Jose Carranza tells us what you should be aware of before heading to the polls. Take a look.
Plenty of opportunities for voters to be able to take advantage of early vote to avoid those long lines on Election Day.
15 days ahead of Election Day, early voting for the 2022 midterm elections start. In Washington County, they typically see 47 to 50% voter turnout. But in a year where a new governor and recreational marijuana are on the ballot, polling locations could see much higher numbers.
But we did see a slight increase in the voter turnout during the primary election. So we're actually looking for maybe a 55 to 60% voter turnout, which would be pretty high for a midterm election year.
All a registered voter needs is an approved photo identification. Those include an Arkansas state ID, a federal ID like a passport or military ID, and even a secondary school issued ID. But new residents could have issues voting.
You have moved from out of state, but you haven't taken that step to go to the DMV and get your license changed over to the state of Arkansas. We cannot accept out of state driver's license.
Another thing to consider when voting in a new county is the need to register again for that county.
It's important for them to know that you do actually need to fill out a new voter registration card to transfer your voter registration to another county.
Many voting officials will be on hand to help at early voting sites. But there's one thing they cannot do.
The one thing we cannot do is we cannot explain what is on the ballot and what the issues mean, who the candidates are, who they represent.
Which is why sample ballots are provided, so that voters can review the issues and races before they head to the ballot box.
A lot of times voters may only see TV ads for the top candidates that are going to be on the ballot, but the ballot is quite lengthy.
In Fayetteville, covering News We Live, Jose Carranza, 5 News.
And for those of you in Oklahoma, today is the last day to request an absentee ballot. The 5 News web team has put together an election guide for this year's midterms. You can find your polling location, a voting guide, and more on our app and our website. Of course, that's 5newsonline.com. Now, another way to get that information is to text the word VOTE to the number right here on your screen, 785-5000. Now, don't forget that 479 before it. We'll text you a link with everything you need before Election Day. And happening this week, the Benton County Sheriff's Office is hosting their annual Costumes, Candy, and Cops Carnival. Now, it's going to be Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. there at the Benton County Fairgrounds. Admission is just one non-perishable food item, with donations going to the Northwest Arkansas Children's Shelter. This family-friendly event is filled with free food, games, and of course some trunk-or-treating. Now, aside from the donation, the event is free and open to anyone. Now, if you're looking for something a little more spooky this Halloween, there are some haunted houses right here in Five Country. First, we have the Nightmares Haunted House. That's in Bentonville on Frontage Road. Their last night will be on Halloween. Then there's the Asylum Haunted House in Cave Springs. That's located there on Main Street. That'll open at 7 on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. And then there is the No Mercy House in Fort Smith. That's on North 14th Street. Well, Crystal Bridges is set to host a fashion symposium this week. Fashioning America, Grit to Glamour starts just before 1 on Wednesday. The Council of Fashion Designers of America is partnering with the museum to celebrate its first fashion exhibit. The event will bring together fashion designers like Tommy Hilfiger, Tracy Reese, and a whole lot more. Now, the symposium is set to wrap up just after 4, but Fashioning America will be on display at Crystal Bridges through January the 30th. Admission is $12 for most people, but you can get in free if you're a member, a SNAP participant, a veteran, or under 18 years old. And a new mural is going up to celebrate the Best Friends Pet Resource Center in Bentonville. Now, this is a look at that mural. It's the work of Northwest Arkansas artist Jason Jones. The mural is on the side of the new center located at Southwest 8th and Melissa Drive in Bentonville. Now, we had a chance to speak with Jones about why he felt inspired to help celebrate this new facility.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, that's something that's important to me. We have two dogs, both rescue dogs. They're just part of the family, so it's nice to be able to be part of it.
The new Best Friends Pet Resource Center is set to open sometime in 2023. And those are your top headlines on this Monday. Of course, catch up with us right here again tomorrow for more of the latest news and weather. Have a great day.